continue on with the story. I've pretty much explored this whole entire freaking area. Did all exploration and all that. And when I'm sitting with my
Let me be there
characters
for
is I'm Havoc Rover from last time.
I should try to smile more.
Shenhe, she's
Like
got
this?
some of her skills up, but I did manage to get her all of this, so that's been pretty good. That was from after getting Shorekeeper, and then I've done almost, I think, 50 pulls for Lupa. But yeah, I haven't really gotten anything, but you got Shenhe. So I've been doing pretty good. Let's continue on with the story. Hopefully the game doesn't crash.
Greetings, Rover. What can I help you with today?
I'm here for urgency. I have a question about the Sentinel.
I regret to inform you that Madam Magistrate is not in the City Hall. She has left for Mount Firmament. In fact, we have not heard back from her for days.
So you don't know what she's up to?
Unfortunately, no. Please keep this confidential. The situation in Jinzhou is still unstable after our battle with the Threnodian. We must limit discussion of the Magistrate's whereabouts to a select few. When we captured Scar, he claimed that the Fraxidus had imprisoned our Sentinel. It was around the same time that Madam Magistrate lost track of Sentinel Jue. If our Sentinel is truly in danger, or if someone with malicious intent obtains this information, the potential consequences could be as catastrophic as the previous Threnodian invasion. In order to investigate the Sentinel's whereabouts, Madam Magistrate has left for Mount Firmament, its last recorded location.
Bodyguards, can't you get in touch with them?
Madam Magistrate traveled to Mount Firmament, alone. The looming threat of the Threnodian discouraged any additional diversion of human resources. Furthermore, when it comes to the Sentinel, force is not a viable solution.
You need to get him out Firmament to meet with the Sentinel.
Madam Magistrate trusts you. It is beyond my authorization to meddle in your decisions. However, the landscape around Mount Firmament is complex. One must be accompanied by a special wayfinder to navigate safely. That's all I know.
Then where can I find this
Currently,
individual?
she's likely at the ferry terminal in Whining Ix's Mire. I'll reach out to her. To learn more about Mount Firmament, you can meet her at the ferry. I lack the same level of understanding of the situation there as she does. I trust Madam Magistrate's decisions. I will do my utmost to handle the public matters on her behalf while she is away. This worry about her safety won't leave me. In her last video message, I could tell she seemed weaker than usual, despite her efforts to maintain composure. Madam Magistrate's situation might not be optimistic. Rover, Mount Firmament is a dangerous place. Please take care. I've sent the coordinates to your terminal. Thank you for your kind help. I pray you will both return safely.
Abby.
I'm here. Hey, did you notice how the mountain has a strangely pleasant smell? It doesn't look edible, though.
Get some rest. I can handle it.
Of course you can. When I'm already so cool, you must be pretty amazing, too. And don't worry, if there's any danger coming your way, I'll wake up like clockwork, just like last time. Well, unless there's nothing that can even remotely challenge you. In that case, I probably won't wake up.
Let's head to the ferry.
Head to the ferry.
Mount Firmament. Our wayfinder should have plenty of information to share.
Oh, okay. I have to actually leave the city hall first. Go to the closest waypoint.
Leave it to me.
My Yoon level is 37.
Loading. Astral modulation.
Kicking your butt.
Stay behind me. Shackles be gone. Danger perception. Are you trapped here by the rain?
Thank you.
No need for thanks. We're about to embark on a journey together, Rover.
Are you the wayfinder?
I am Chun-Li, your wayfinder. Don't worry, the rain won't last much longer. Our destination lies just beyond it. Rover, what do you know about Mount Firmament?
I wonder what's going on in that place. Not much. It's the place where Jinzhou was founded.
There is a certain folk tale. Have you heard of it? While hiking in the mountains, a woodcutter came upon two people playing Weiqi and became enthralled with their game. Upon his return home, he found a world transformed. Everything was different, as if in a new reality. That mountain was a secret realm where time worked differently. The woodcutter only spent half a day inside, but outside, a century had passed. Mount Firmament is such a place. But unlike this folktale, there is a price to pay for entering and exiting its grounds. If I spend a full day in the mountains, 10 days will be taken off my lifespan upon my leaving, reflecting the actual time that's passed outside. Not to mention, the situation on Mount Firmament right now is probably even more complex than before. The strange time patterns of Mount Firmament are tied to the Sentinel's temporal mandate. Time ebbs and flows at its will. If the Fraxidus really has imprisoned our Sentinel, causing it to lose control of its powers, that could explain the temporal disruptions. Which means Mount Firmament is basically a dead end, with no way out.
And you're heading straight into the dead end. Into that dead end.
Lifespan is not the top of my concerns. If you've decided to venture there, I'll join you as your wayfinder. Jin Shi has stayed on Mount Firmament for too long.
Sanhua said she might be in danger.
She doesn't miss a thing, does she? Before Jinshi left for Mount Firmament, scales began appearing on her body, and her resonance ability was weakening. Those signs pointed to a dire situation for the Sentinel as well. That's why I must lead you there. You might have the key to solving our dilemma.
What do you mean?
You're here because I invited you. Sanhua was instructed to disclose my whereabouts if you ever went to City Hall and asked about Jin Shi.
And did you not go to the city hall?
It's no surprise that you went to City Hall for answers, considering your memory loss and Jin Shi's prolonged absence. I need to tell you the truth, because you've been the top priority. No, the sole concern of our enemy, the Fraxidus. That overseer tried everything to sway you and make you join their side before our battle with the reviving Threnodian. It's a clear sign that your involvement could disrupt their plans, especially at Mount Firmament.
Seems everyone's interested in me.
Records at the Grand Library tell a tale of someone who dared to enter Mount Firmament after the Sentinels' descent, and they emerged unscathed, as if time had no hold on them. They were also said to have stood alongside the Sentinel. And here before me stands someone who bears an uncanny resemblance to that very individual. Is it you? If not you, who else could it be? It took me some effort to finally reach this conclusion. Rover, the journey ahead is filled with danger at every turn. Once we venture into the mountains, there's no turning back. Are you sure you still want to join me?
I'm good. I'm just gonna go. Keep something in dilemma in my ass. Yes, the strange time patterns command. Keep deciding your dilemma.
As your wayfinder, I'll lead you to your destination. What you do after that is entirely up to you. The rain is subsiding, and the sky will soon clear. It's time for us to head out. We're at the base of Mount Firmament, but we won't enter the temporal barrier until we cross the luminous shore. Shall we proceed? The storm is coming. Some people must be itching to pounce.
Whole new world to freaking explore. Windjammer. Let's mark that on the map real quick. There's a chest right here too.
An unexpected discovery.
Spellcraft.
The bridge has broken. Judging by its design and intricate details, it must be a creation of the court of Savante. This is what they call a chronosorter.
And what is that?
It
Makes
mimics
bridges.
the Sentinel's temporal mandate,
I would assume.
able to reverse small-scale events and restore objects to their previous state.
Okay, it's a time device.
My master once told me about the court of Savante and their fearless quest to unravel the mysteries of Mount Firmament, risking all in their pursuit of understanding its strange flow of time. Their dedication bore fruit in the form of fascinating inventions, such as this chronosorter. But it doesn't add up. Why hasn't this brilliant invention spread beyond Mount Firmament? This chronosorter was built beyond the temporal barrier, so its creator must have already paid the price for leaving. But even if they died, there are countless other CSC members who could replicate it. How did such advanced technology become lost? Or do these chronosorters stop functioning once they are removed from Mount Firmament? This chronosorter, weathered though it may appear, bears no signs of neglect. Someone has tended to it diligently. Let's give it a try.
Chronosorter 1. Use the chronosorter to alter the flow of time in small areas, changing the state of certain items within that space. Move the timeline to the right to fast forward time in its effective range. Move timeline left to rewind. Yeah, okay. Oh. Goes and makes the bridge. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's make sure to mark that wind chime off too. Okay, I already got
Weren't
that.
they concerned about losing lifespan?
For those fanatics, nothing mattered more than the truth. To live every moment with overwhelming passion. How many can claim such a tenacious drive and unshakable determination?
64.
Loading.
Ah, you freaking birds. I was about to say chickens, but I don't think they're chickens.
Stay behind me.
Roosters? Not
Frigid
roosters. It's a cassowary dwarf. Oh man, I'm almost 15.
have them. I hope.
Are you German? Let's mark that off. Sorry if I get a chest or anything. I'm gonna have to mark it off on my interactive map so I can make
Rover,
sure I know
it's
where
the
I'm at.
Frostidus.
Iron graft you knew.
Freaking hair. Getting too long.
Stay behind me.
And my recording crashed, so let's load back in. Hopefully the thing is fine though from the crash.
Lock on! Fire!
Loading.
Stay behind me.
How dare you!
Lotus pervade.
Alrighty. Although when she was talking before, so I missed something.
Frostidus. It's them again.
They've set traps all around the luminous shore. They must have anticipated your arrival.
The entrance is sealed.
It's the photon barrier, another invention from the court of Savante. Specific steps must be followed to undo the barrier. Rover, I'll guide you. Use long-range weapons on the photon vaults to cut off its energy.
Okay. Well, can I just do this? Ah, sweet. Okay, I can.
Once we reach the cave's end, we'll enter the domain of Mount Firmament. Proceed with caution.
Right tight.
So it can't hurt me.
Just its effects. I would assume so.
Time on Mount Firmament used to simply flow slower than in the outside world. Visitors were safe as long as they remained within the temporal barrier. But what we're seeing now is different. The flow of time has gone haywire. This is what we call temporal disruptions. What was once slow and steady has become chaotic and turbulent. Some areas are frozen in time, while others speed up or slow down unpredictably. No one knows how much they'll age after leaving Mount Firmament, but aging from youth to old age may be a blessing compared to the unknown fate that awaits. Leaving Mount Firmament could turn any mortal to dust in just a moment. Such is the power of time within its walls. These poor creatures, trapped in the temporal disruption, are the most pitiful of all. Their bodies and minds have been ravaged by the chaotic time, leaving them in unimaginable suffering. So, it looks like the Fraxidus did manage to capture our Sentinel, leading to the temporal disruptions we are facing now. I had wished that my theories would turn out wrong. As expected, my terminal isn't working. We can't reach Jinshi. The temporal disruption is preventing it from functioning. We can't waste a moment. Jinshi's fate isn't the only one at stake. All the inhabitants of Mount Firmament are in danger. We need to hurry to Hongjian, a town nestled at the heart of Mount Firmament. Jinshi would likely pass through there on her search for the Sentinel.
Gotta mark that off, whatever that is. Frost bug. Guess this is gonna be my friend in this area. Hot Springs.
The temporal disruptions have spared nothing on our way here. Chummy, does that mean you're in danger too?
So far, nothing feels out of the ordinary. It seems the Sentinel contained the situation before being fully trapped. I don't know how long this stability will hold. If I go down, please, don't worry about me. You need only focus on what you have to do.
Another fail. Or, sorry, a wind chimer. That's what it is. Man, it looks like a bell, okay? This game is freaking gorgeous looking. Oh, that's cool. Zooming. Okay. Isn't there a camera? Casket. Camera. Let's equip the camera. There you go. Yep. That's the thumbnail. Snow trace. Yep, got a lot of exploration to do. Oh, that's a bad thing. Oh, you can almost do another pool.
What's the matter? You dreamed of Hongzhen?
Flashing images in my dream.
It sounds like you did dream of this place.
The TVs.
What you just described closely aligns with the accounts documented in our Grand Library.
Turn down the graphics settings. I mean, I have it in full screen, but I don't think that would cause any issues.
What's the matter?
Yes, I've dreamed of the place.
It sounds like you did
It's
dream.
attacked.
What? Thank. It could.
Let's see if I crash again. What the hell? It's like there's certain parts that it just crashes on. Alright, I guess I'm gonna be skipping that, and I'll just read the summary. Place dreams, speculated in the glyphs, past through the future. You meet the fractionists and discover traces of Jinchi's resident ability, and you decided to follow them. That's freaking a huge thing I missed then, probably.
The traces end here. Someone fought here against those Fraxitus.
Must be Jinshi. Her trails led to this location. Using her resonance ability too much would only worsen her condition. But she must have had a reason. Was she helping the people of Hongzhen find refuge?
Changli, there are traces here.
They're pointing north. Let's proceed in that direction.
Loading.
At least this time it didn't crash my recording, though.
Stay calm.
Stay behind me.
How delicious.
Loading.
The traces disappeared by the pond.
Rover, we need to keep an eye out for anything unusual.
It's not like I don't have a freaking good system.
One is the sound.
How dare you? How dare you?
Oh yeah, picture. I did not mean to do that. I
The
meant
vase on
to
the stone
do the
table
graph.
seems rather peculiar.
There's something behind the waterfall.
Oh.
Another photon barrier.
3 photon vaults to break. Rover, use ranged attacks.
I did. I Broke him.
You two, halt!
Hold on.
Lady Xingyi,
Relax, they're our honored guests. No need to be tense. In a single day, we've greeted both the Magistrate of Jinzhou and her trusted counselor in Hongzhen. I can only assume something significant happened. It's been a while, Changli.
I heard you stepped down from your position and moved to the countryside. And now here we are, meeting again after all this time, in such unfortunate circumstances.
For years, I lived secluded, no longer concerning myself with the matters beyond Hongzhen. But the current situation in Jinzhou is volatile. It has reunited us in an unpredictable moment. And you, young lady, what shall I call you?
You can call me Rover. I ain't giving you my name.
My name is Xinyi. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Please follow me this way. It's not safe to talk here.
Come on. Walk faster. Windowed mode, but then that thing puts it in the recording software. It's a little weird. Try having it in window mode. Full screen mode, frame rate 60.
I believe you are here for Magistrate Jin Shi. The magistrate left Hongzhen about 15 minutes ago. She should be at the Truth Seeker's Pass now. That's what they call it in Hongzhen. You might know it better as the ruins of a Court of Savante facility.
Lady Xingyi, please elaborate.
Madam Magistrate, are you...
I'm fine. How's the situation? Have we evacuated all the civilians?
Yes. Remaining civilians have been counted and escorted to safety.
Good. These hidden chambers should provide some much-needed shelter for them to rest a little. Despite being the Sentinel's appointed resonator, I haven't been able to sense its presence for some time now. I can feel my resonance ability waning, and I get my power from the Sentinel. This can only mean one thing. The Sentinel's condition is getting worse. Lady Xingyi, I need to know where the Sentinel was last seen. I can only fix the temporal disruption within a confined radius. It's already pushing my limits to keep this small pocket of space secure. Mount Firmament is in serious trouble, and we can't waste any more time. We need our Sentinel to stabilize the time flow.
The Sentinel was last seen flying towards Huanglong Chamber, where it would normally rest. The Fraxidus likely swarmed it soon after. But little did they know, we had a defense system in place, built with the help of the court of Savante. It was reactivated as soon as our Sentinel made it back inside. This mechanism has allowed us to locate their troops, and we've already eliminated some of them outside the Huanglong Chamber. To get inside Huanglong Chamber, we have to find the cipher key in Truth Seeker's Pass and unseal it with the Keyforge.
Understood. I will go bring back the cipher key.
You are injured. Please, rest and leave it to me.
The Fraxidus will most likely attack this place once I leave. You must stay here and guard it. I implore you, Xingyi. Help me keep our people safe.
Yes, I will, Madam Magistrate.
Before I headed to Mount Firmament, the Fraxidus revealed a prophecy from our Sentinel. A fateful clash between the Sentinel and myself that would shape the fate of our city. I never intended to believe their baseless claims, but I was not surprised to hear it. The Sentinel had told me long ago that there would come a day when I surpass it in power. A day when the humans of Jinzhou take control of their own destiny. Once we save the Sentinel from danger, I intend to have a serious conversation with it about this prophecy.
And then she left.
There's still one thing that doesn't add up. How did the Fraxidus kidnap our Sentinel? The Huanglong Chamber was once renovated by the court of Savante. Do you think their research could be involved somehow?
I'll look into what you said. But once we have the cipher key, the Huanglong Chamber will be left vulnerable to the Fraxidus' potential retaliation.
We must keep them at bay. Rover and I are headed to the Truth Seeker's Pass to meet up with Jingxi. We'll distract the Fraxidus' main forces, giving you an opportunity to stage your ambush.
And the locals will handle the rest. I will send some men to open up the side exit for you. Head south and keep walking a couple of minutes, and you will see the Truth Seeker's Pass downstream.
Thank you, Lady Xingyi. Please, leave it to us.
In this place she was born, and in this place she returns. Our magistrate's fate is bound to Mount Firmament.
Did Xingyi and Jinxi know each other?
Jinxi was chosen as a baby for her resonance ability and raised in City Hall to become the Sentinel's appointed resonator. All the government workers there helped care of her.
Whee!
At some point, including Lady Xingyi. She grew up with immense responsibilities, forced to suppress her true nature from a young age. Thinking back, Jinxi was only a teenage girl when she became the magistrate. She has been burdened with unimaginable weight that most cannot fathom.
I'll get another good image too.
I assume this is the Truth Seeker's Pass Xingyi mentioned.
Yes. This should be another chronosorter. It should work in similar ways with the one we saw near the luminous shore. The entrance is built on that cliff, and it's been blocked. We will need to break the 3 photon vaults with ranged attacks first. Nothing. I was wondering, how did the Court of Savante create such an advanced mechanism using the Sentinel's power? Mortals aren't supposed to be able to comprehend it. I've never heard of any human civilization having the ability to manipulate time. Unless the Sentinel willingly taught them. But why? We need to focus on items related to the Court of Savante in Truth Seeker's Pass. Maybe we can find some clues there.
Yeah, it looks like you could blow it up like the rocks. Is there a thing to throw? Ah, okay, there it is.
Good. Did you see the tacitite fulminate on that cliff? Perhaps we can create an opening in this disk with an explosion.
That's what I said. Cover drill.
It worked. The opening fits right onto the middle photon vault.
Rover, now we can hit the
Yeah, I was already on it.
The blockade has been lifted. Let's go in.
Woo.
Please
Purple
have
chest.
them. I hope they will prove.
I'm assuming that purple chest. that one off. Let's see. Ah, we have 208. Come on. Let's see. Let's try it. We can do it. Come on. Nope, got nothing. Yeah, that's what I figured. Nothing. We're gonna be going to hard pity. I don't even know if I want to do that. I gotta kind of save for Fulova. That's kind of my plan, is I want to get
Why are there
Fulova.
tacit discords here? No. These monsters... They don't look like the usual tacit discords.
These also look like the works of the court of Savante. They create these simulated holograms to protect this place?
Go, Havoc Rova. Do your best.
Wonderful sound. Enduring the fire.
Come
Leave it to
on.
me.
Oh,
Leave it to
we got
me.
more.
Loading. In war with time.
Ultimate power.
Stay behind me. Shackles be gone.
Choo choo choo.
Change your perception.
Dominated.
That thing up ahead. Is it another mechanism?
It seems to have unlocked after we got rid of those holograms.
Okay. Icky blackness.
The glowing patterns on that gate. It's a flare crest. Yes. The flare crests have a complex structure, but they can be deciphered with patience. See how each star represents a flare stone? That mechanism we accidentally solved earlier should be one of them.
That's why the corresponding sun has diminished.
Yes. We still need the other two flare stones to open it. Wait. The blood and scales here. It's Jinshi.
She was injured.
She is likely teetering on the edge of overclocking now. We are running out of time.
No, she is.
Is there anything of interest?
Where's that? That's right there. West. Oh, mark that off.
Decades have passed, but those researchers' presence...
Cutscene.
The Sentinel's situation is worse than we thought. It had already sustained severe injuries when it descended upon Mount Firmament. With one of the temporal programs lost, it no longer had the power to restore time. Instead, it could only stop and rewind it.
So, the Sentinel protected Huanglong with its power. But it couldn't return things back to normal?
It would seem so. According to their theories, the Sentinel's injury would worsen over time. And if the Sentinel perishes, the temporal disruptions will spiral out of control, engulfing all of Jinzhou.
So everything would be frozen in time.
So the Fraxidus just added a pinch of salt to the already gaping wounds on Mount Firmament. There's nothing we can do. At least that's what it says in these records. Only the Huanglong chamber can provide temporary relief for the Sentinel, but it won't heal it completely. In the end, the Sentinel and a peculiar visitor who is immune to time disruptions would have to come up with a last resort.
The Chronosorter, the resonance.
The Sentinel couldn't be fixed, so they decided to replicate its power onto a resonator through induced resonance. Their experiments resulted in the first Chronosorter, a man-made resonance object.
So it worked.
No. A Chronosorter can only rewind time within a narrow range. It's no match for the Sentinel's immense power.
Then what if it was a
We are
person?
getting closer and closer to the truth. 2 more flare stones left. Everything aside, first we must find Jinshi.
Loading. Yeah.
Stay behind me. Like frigid death.
Kadosh. Little deal.
Perception.
There's stuff there.
At your disposal.
Ice cubes.
Stay kind, graft you knew.
It's good old ice cubes.
Loading.
Damn. Damn. Kicking my butt.
Stay behind me. Frozen blockade.
Luckily, they're not immune to cold damage.
Change your perception.
Of the Trotto, I see. And I'm
Cherish
level
every
15. Woohoo. That means I can start getting 5-star stuff. So that's good. That's a huge. Getting gold legendary stuff. Okay, I gotta mark those off. Okay, so I'm here. That wind tram? No, wasn't that wind tram we found. Wasn't that one either. Path steps. Renacida, no. Symptom. This was that? No. Feel like I'm missing something.
Another Chronosorter. second flare stone should be behind this gate. Let's restore the collapsed gate. There is still another photon vault to break. We can't reach it from here.
Done. We've done it. Oh, there's a chest right there. Not really. Let me get out of the freaking area.
Please have them. I hope they will prove useful.
Oh, purple chest.
One last flare stone to go. There's a carrier lift nearby.
Something above the carrier lift seems stuck.
To the lower level.
Is that so? So this file confirms that the chronosorters are artificial resonance objects. They activate when hit with a strong impact to create the corresponding resonance effects. And this also answers my previous question. The chronosorters rewind time through resonating with the Sentinel. No, it was nowhere near enough. The chronosorters shut down once they are removed from the Sentinel's range, or the abnormal time flow on Mount Firmament. Plus, as artificial resonance objects, their capacity is limited. According to the Court of Savante researchers, there was a hypothesis that could potentially make them more powerful, the Second Resonance Awakening hypothesis, which states the collision between two resonating frequencies might cause a second resonance awakening.
Prophecy or design. The designated fight between Jinxie and the Sentinel.
Yes. That fight has to happen to trigger a second resonance awakening for Jinxie, so she may exert even stronger resonance abilities, ones that allow her to restore the flow of time. Countless chronosorters were made to collide with the Sentinel's frequencies, but they were no match. All the machines turned to dust.
Without
One
expectation.
chronosorter briefly showed the power to restore time before breaking apart. This proved that a second awakening can indeed improve resonance ability. The research log mentioned that all chronosorters were working in an overdrive mode. It's similar to how human resonators experience overclocking, they wrote.
What is overclocking?
Overclocking happens when a resonator overexerts their ability. And this researcher who wrote this suggests that it might be the key to triggering a second awakening.
Yeah, doesn't sound like a good thing.
It's not. Exhausting oneself will only result in destruction.
So when I became a Havoc,
addition,
was that a
I
second
noticed
awakening?
another detail in these records. The chronosorters required manual control, while the Sentinel Jue appeared to be under someone else's command. In the only incident of success, just as the chronosorter was about to break down, that peculiar visitor gave an order to the Sentinel. And the Sentinel successfully transferred some kind of energy to the chronosorter thanks to that order. Rover, do you have an idea?
Because I do know from like some guides on YouTube that I've seen you can become an arrow rover, so I'm assuming maybe Rover's a little bit special in the aspect of You can have more than 1 second awakening. Because then you had your Spectro, or whatever, the light rover, Havoc rover, and then now an Arrow rover. Or is the second awakening just being able to control different elements? Or it could just be like in like Genshin Impact. It's just the main character. You want the main character to have all abilities, so you can do whatever. Which I mean, it's fine too. Oh, I'm just gonna come up here and...
You.
Don't worry. Rover is special. The temporal disruption can't hurt her.
But Changli, you're...
Shh. I gave my word to be your pawn, and I intend to keep it. As your teacher and courtier, it is only right for me to do so. And let's not forget, without me playing the Wayfinder for Rover, we wouldn't even have her here. Rover has a strong connection to this place. You need her help to resolve Mount Firmament's crisis.
But we already owe Rover a lot.
Here to find out about my past.
As we headed toward Mount Firmament, Rover mentioned a strange dream she had. It may have been a flashback of her lost memories. Rover, Jue, and Mount Firmament. There must be some kind of crucial connection between the three. Rover also has her own reasons for being here.
I see. Rover, I will do everything I can to rescue the Sentinel as soon as possible. And we can finally talk to it in person. It will surely have the answers you want.
Let's cut to the chase. What did you find in Truthseeker's past, Jinchi?
According to the Court of Savante's records, the Sentinel was already injured upon its arrival at Mount Firmament. As time passed and its condition worsened, the flow of time became unstable here, causing temporal disruptions that could potentially threaten Jinzhou. Only the Sentinel's appointed resonator can restore its temporal mandate. Their records indicate a solution. To reverse the rapid aging effect from temporal disruptions, I must deliberately collide with the Sentinel's resonance power during combat, triggering my second resonance awakening. That will enhance my power beyond its limits.
Let's say you can achieve all that, but Jinshi, do you understand what is at stake for yourself?
I understand. I share a resonance connection with Jue, but I never took the time to truly get to know it. I've been blind to its suffering for so long. Sentinel Jue has been guiding us since the city's founding with its wise words and well-crafted decisions.
It's a bell.
The temporal disruptions we face are just a side effect of its efforts to protect local people. Without the
pretty big side
Sentinel
effect.
blocking out tacit discords through its time manipulation power, Jinzhou would be a barren wasteland today.
So what do you plan to do, Jinshi? If the Sentinel's condition is indeed incurable, nobody knows how far the temporal disruptions will continue to spread. Today it's Mount Firmament, but tomorrow it could be all of Jinzhou.
I will. If it truly comes down to that, I'll fulfill Jue's prophecy myself. It's the only way to save Mount Firmament, protect Jinzhou, and help the Sentinel.
Have you thought about the consequences, Jinshi? Trying to trigger a second awakening by fighting the Sentinel, it could make you overclock at any moment. We both know what that means. You could lose your mind forever, or even disintegrate into dust. You don't want to end up like those chronosorters, shredded under immense pressure. On top of that, do you honestly believe you can fight in your current condition? I can see right through your facade, Jinshi. You're essentially committing suicide at this point.
You're one to talk, my teacher. I learn from the best. When have you ever backed down from risking your life for what you believe in?
Oh? I don't remember ever teaching you that. We all die eventually, but we need to stay alive as long as we can to achieve more. Jinshi, you must live and inherit the Sentinel's power. Then you can save and protect these people for years to come.
Changli,
Jinshi, I don't intend to stop you. I know you've made up your mind. That's why I brought Rover here. You may have already guessed it. Rover is indeed the hero who fought by our Sentinel's side during Jinzhou's early days. She's also the mysterious visitor spoken of in tales about Mount Firmament. All evidence we've gathered points to this being true. If anyone can help us with the situation at Mount Firmament, it must be Rover.
I don't remember anything, but I could fight. I'm strong, it wouldn't hurt to help. I mean, yeah, there might be other options.
thank you, my teacher. Jingxi will keep your words in mind.
Lastly, we still don't know for sure how the Fraxidus is keeping our Sentinel trapped. This will determine if you can actually meet it face to face.
They might be using the court of... Maybe... No, I think they're using the court. It's like the court made the machines. They're
Yes.
using the machines.
It could be any of these scenarios. Lady Xingyi is already on the case. We should get an answer soon. The cipher key should be inside the stone chamber, behind its entrance gate. There is one more flare stone to work out. Let's get moving. Look, our last target. On those floating floor tiles. We need a way to restore them.
Not danger.
It worked.
Wait. Hold on. There's a purple chest there.
The court of Savante set many traps here. They must have worked hard to protect Huanglong chamber.
Wait. It's a piece of chest. Might as well grab it.
It's a trap. Watch out.
It's a trap.
Take 4. Moment of awakening.
One more time. Sound comes one with the sound. Cross-cut. Sever. Take 4.
Damn.
I am fine.
Damn. Damn.
Clear the blaze. Perish in flames.
Strike is won.
Damn.
Negligence on my part. Bad in starlight.
Yeah, it's on your part. Negligence.
Sky beckons. Let it end.
Domination.
I'm done with all 3 flare stones.
Good. Let's head back to the entrance. We should be able to access the cipher key now.
Gotta get all this crafting material. Upper floor. Oh, now I can go all the way up here. Ooh, chest. Oh, dang it. Killed the little lizard. There's a chest here.
Remnants of the past.
Yeah, when I start doing the exploration, I'm gonna be lost. Be like, where the hell's this chest? And then I'm like, oh, I probably already grabbed it. Oh, there's the bell right there. Like I'm saying bell. It's not a bell, but I'm sliding.
The cipher key.
Get the cipher key.
Rover, take good care of the cipher key. I'm leaving the rest to you and Jinji.
Now, what about you?
Please don't forget, I am your wayfinder. I journeyed with you into the mountains to ensure you meet up with Jinshi. From this point onward, I will be counting on you both to go and confront the Sentinel. This is all I can do for you. I'm here to guide, not intervene. The path is yours to choose. Not to mention, the Fraxidus has been pestering us non-stop. You'll need someone to keep them at bay.
They're here for me.
Yes, they've been constantly watching you, interested in your every move. They can never seem to take their eyes off of you.
I know I am good looking.
By all means, please carry on without me. As for myself, I have a more fitting location to make my contributions from. Oh, speak of the devils. How rude. This is not how we greet people here. Allow me to demonstrate the proper etiquette.
She's kicking their butt. Into the passage, blah blah blah.
Those artificers are nothing to worry about. Don't worry. Changli has her plans. I don't believe we will run into more ambushes on the way.
Got it. That one's a weird one. I'm definitely gonna make sure and mark that off. Sure. just need to get those resonance beacons.
Wind guide me.
It's Madam Magistrate! She's back! I must go tell Lady Xinyi!
Nope, I'm gonna get there before you. See, I'm already past you. Needless that key onto the key forge.
The Huanglong chamber is open now. You can proceed inside. Before you go, there's something important I need to tell you. Changli was right. They used the court of Savante's research to trap our sentinel in its resting chamber.
Now they do that. They use the system.
They used the chronosorters.
Chronosaurus.
Our captured artificer revealed that the Fraxidus sent a death squad to invade Mount Firmament. They had a twofold plan. First, to place the chronosorter in the Huanglong chamber while it was still operational. And second, to lure the sentinel back to Mount Firmament. Although their death squad was no match for the sentinel, by forcing its hand, the powerful resonance ability of the sentinel would clash with the energy of the chronosorter. This would ultimately cause harm to itself.
That really makes a difference. I mean, turning up.
What if the Fraxidus modified those chronosorters? A whole bunch of them, pushed to their limits, all working together to deliver one massive blow.
Yeah, I
But
guess.
not even that was enough to take down the Sentinel. After the first hit, they set up modified flare crests in the Huanglong chamber to form a special force field along with those chronosorters. It prevented the Sentinel from replenishing energy, and eventually restricted its movement and perception.
So, we must free the Sentinel from that force field first.
Easy piece
It
of
would be a
cake.
task more complicated than it sounds. The people of Hongzhen have lived with the Sentinel for generations. We can usually tell if it's in good shape or not. But now, the Fraxidus want to capture the Sentinel. They won't just stop at Mount Firmament. Madam Magistrate, I'm sure you didn't come here just for the Sentinel. Please tell us what you know, Madam Magistrate.
Yes. I will tell you everything.
Okay, find the passage share theory about the situation.
So the Sentinel is actually injured. And it's been getting worse. The Fraxidus attacked while it hasn't healed yet. Their plans are devious as always. Madam Magistrate, You've already laid out this plan so far. It's always a challenge to decipher the Sentinel's intentions. But there were many theories about it in City Hall at the time. I couldn't fathom why it went through such great lengths to retrieve you from Mount Firmament and raise you within our walls. But now that I reflect on it, perhaps the Sentinel saw in you the potential to one day restore the temporal program and ensure the survival of Jinzhou's inhabitants. I just never thought you'd be willing to follow through with that prophecy.
It was here on this very mountain that I first encountered the Sentinel. Back then, I was too young to remember anything. Even the image of Mount Firmament has slipped from my mind. But this time, as soon as I stood at the base of Mount Firmament, I felt a wave of recognition wash over me. Memories long buried resurfaced with sudden clarity. Lady Xingyi, I was born with my life, my everything connected to our Sentinel. But my duty as its appointed resonator is not the only reason for my decision. I'm following the heart of my younger self before I became Jinxi. The girl who used to laugh with pure joy as she felt the snow from Mount Firmament on her face. I'm a seed born on Mount Firmament, carried by the wind to every corner of Jinzhou. But now, I've returned to my place of origin. It's time for me to take root and grow into something greater.
No matter what happens or what choices you make, please remember, the people of Hongzhen will always have your back. Mount Firmament has been stagnant for eternity. Perhaps a sudden crack of lightning is what we need to break through the fog of uncertainty that has lingered over us for far too long. Once you pass through Hongzhen, keep your eyes open for a cave on the northern cliff. That will lead you to a shortcut towards Mianlun Chamber. The place is directly under Mount Firmament's iconic loon-shaped cliff. I wish you two the best of luck.
Bom, bom.
Jinxi, so far, everything we know about the Sentinel is still just speculation.
You were right. But my weakening resonance ability and my connection to the Sentinel leave me no choice but to explore these theories. Whether it's fact or fiction, truth or a lie, I have to confront the Sentinel and see for myself.
Get it? Yeah, I got it.
The Huanglong chamber should be deep in the cave. Let's go.
Jeez.
Loading. Astral modulation.
Stay. Lotus pervade. Change your perception. One with the sound. Checkmate. You will obey. Cherish every game.
Alright, let's go back to map. I'm kind of at the top portion. Right there. Underground chamber, yep.
The wind rises. Rectify. Diminish. Okay.
Stay behind me. Shackles be gone.
Okay, bud.
Change of perception.
None shall whisper. Leave it to me. Loading. I am graft you knew. Perish.
Stay behind me. Lotus pervade.
An unexpected discovery.
No, little side things. I get it. Probably further down, it's probably this one. Yep. I almost walked right past that. Let's just grab that while we're at it.
This must be the Huanglong chamber. We should now help the Sentinel break free from the Flare Crest spines. Chronosorters nearby may have frozen this body of water in time. Or it could have been caused by the temporal disruptions here. Either way, we can use it to our advantage. We can walk over the water now. We are too far away to see what's going on inside. Let's go. I still need more information to determine what we should do next.
It's like some Nautica. It's got a big opening. You go in and see the big, huge sea leviathan or whatever from Subnautica. That's what this reminded me of. A big, massive opening. big, massive creature, water creature's gonna kick my ass.
I can feel the Sentinel's presence inside, but it's not responding. The flare crest. The Sentinel is telling us we need to find the 3 flare stones corresponding to the flare crest. Then we will be able to lift the confinement set by the Fraxidus.
But I'm not seeing any flare stones. Or any kind of entrance to another chamber.
There seems to be something underwater. Let's start with a chrono sorter here.
The water level has dropped. It's the flare stone. On that rock.
Let's go.
The flare stone is right here. But we have to open this photon barrier first.
This barrier will break down once the corresponding photon vaults are destroyed. One of the photon vaults is in there.
Done.
2 more to go. Let's look for them nearby.
At your disposal.
We need to find a way to destroy the spikes with the corroder's help. Same as last time. Let's locate the photon vault first.
Where are you going? Ah, yeah, boy. Legendary.
The wind rises. At your disposal. Loading astral modulation.
Stay behind me. Shackles be gone. Change of perception.
Guess I need that thing later. So, yes.
At your disposal. Loading. Diminish. Yay.
Stay behind me. Lotus pervade. Change of perception.
Throwing around like a rag doll. Ooh, even more.
One with the sound.
Leave it to me. I engraft you new. Loading.
Stay behind me. Like frigid death.
Damn it. I messed that up.
Change your perception. You will obey.
1630.
One with the sound.
Probably should do that first. And big hit.
Once, tacit discords terrorized the land.
The region of Jinzhou was under siege. A mother and her newborn child were hiding in ruins, trying to avoid the deadly creatures. They weren't safe for long, as the tacit discord found them. The mother sacrificed herself to protect her child. But with her gone, it was difficult for the newborn to survive. In a couple of minutes, its loud cries gradually died out. Fortunately, the newborn's cries echoed through the forest with a unique resonance that reached the ears of the mighty Sentinel. With a burst of energy, our Sentinel dispelled the surrounding evils. But sadly, it was too late. That night, Mount Firmament shook with the roars of a lung, and dark clouds gathered. The Sentinel returned with a dead infant in its embrace. As if by magic, somber clouds parted, and shooting stars lit up the sky. With Mount Firmament's unique flow of time, the Sentinel brought the deceased infant back to life. The resurrected infant became known as the
Sentinel's appointed resonator, and went on to become the magistrate of Jinzhou.
So her. And that's why you can't do the time, right? Because you reversed it, but he had to give something.
Yes, it's me.
At least that's what I got from it.
I've lived in Jinzhou my whole life, and never ventured into Hongzhen. Yet even I know of the legend. To me, Jue is more than just our sentinel, or a revered divine being. It raised me and saved me from certain death. I've been thinking
you were
about
already
it on
dead.
the way here. If the sentinel predicted our fight, why would it even bother saving me in the first place? Now I understand why. Because I am the Sentinel's resonator. I may not have any extraordinary abilities, but I do possess the temporal program that it accidentally lost. If Jinzhou ever faces a similar time crisis, I might be the only one who can set things right. In our Sentinel's prediction, the battle between us is supposed to happen in the distant future. It had been waiting for an opportunity, a right moment to tell me the truth. That's why it didn't explain. Now may not be the opportunity the Sentinel has been waiting for, but my body cannot hold up much longer. I have to go and face it while I still can. To learn about the truth, or complete our destined battle.
You still give high skill. No, I'm not gonna tell them to give up.
Give up my duty.
I didn't say that.
I never thought about it. To be honest, I did doubt myself many times. It was the endless kindness of you, Cheng Li, Xing Yi, and everyone in Jinzhou that gave me the courage to push on. Even Jue's decision to bring me back to life, whether out of pity or not, I am truly grateful. The thought of it warms my heart every time. Jinzhou holds everything that's dear to me. Even without the title of magistrate, I could never leave Jinzhou behind.
But you're in pain.
I'm okay. The pain I'm feeling is nothing compared to those trapped in the temporal disruptions. I must find the Sentinel as soon as possible. We draw from the same source of power. Saving it means saving myself. If there is truly no other option in the end, then I will have to fight it. I refuse to back down. I will fight. To protect the Sentinel and to defend Jinzhou. One life may be lost, but many will be saved. If it means keeping everyone safe, then I have no regrets giving my own life. But let me make one thing clear. I am not planning on dying yet. I am here to fight for a chance at survival, no matter how slim that chance may be. We're not in a situation where death is our only option, are we? Thank you for placing your trust in me. Come to think of it, many good things have happened to me since you arrived in Jinzhou. Thank you, Rover.
Listen, make sure you turn out safe. I'm always here for you. We'll go meet the Sentinel with you. I have questions of my own.
My teacher Cheng Li told me it's up to both of us to solve the crisis at Mount Firmament. As I know you have a special connection with our Sentinel, I need your support in this decision. But don't worry, I'm prepared. This isn't about succumbing to destiny. It's about embracing it fully. I am grateful to have you by my side through it all.
There's a chest over there. Wait. Can I grab it? I can't.
Of the past.
I would assume. Okay, why would I would want to do that, right? Easy grab there. So we grab that one too. need to grab this one from there.
The remaining photon vault is hidden behind the fissured ledge.
Fissured ledge. If only there was a tacitite fulminate. Let's look around.
No way that's gonna do it. Right? There's no way. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, hold up. This fills up water. Oh, wait. Oh. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so you filled up the chamber of water so you can walk across to it. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
One last flare stone to go.
Now we can walk. We can grab this and walk across this, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Just shoot that. Look at that. We need to lower the water again. Water. Water again, because then I go this way. What I want to do real quick is I want to down here. Shoot that.
Disposal.
Free these guys.
Loading. Diminish.
Stay behind me, like frigid death. Change your perception.
Cherish every game.
This, break this, and make it so we can shoot that.
Now we can
Kill
get that
this
flare
tiger. That's the third and final.
at your disposal. Loading. I engraft you new.
Stay behind me. Lotus pervade. Change your perception. One with the sound. You will obey.
Oh, from the heart. Worry not.
All set. The Sentinel should be able to break free now.
Yes, I believe so. Let's head back to the Sentinel's place.
that big dragon. Or that could be this thumbnail. That's a good thumbnail, too. I've got some questions for you.
Jinshi, it has been quite some time. And greetings, Lady Arbiter. Or should one address you as Rover now? One cannot discern the cause of your arrival. Yet its significance heralds Jinzhou's fateful juncture.
Okay, she called me Arbiter.
Shall a child who has lost their memories take up arms and fight for their fate? Or shall they retreat to their cradle and slumber? The seed of the future shall be sown in this very moment.
What do you mean, Arbiter?
Once the situation settles, an explanation shall be provided. For now, one must implore you to simply engage, decide, and observe. Jinshi, your journey has been an arduous one. Aside from aiding one in this predicament, surely there are other inquiries you wish to make.
I cannot bring myself to ask for more. All I seek is the truth. Mount Firmament is in grave danger. Regarding the temporal mandate and your injuries, please do not keep the truth from me any longer.
One understands your concerns. The timing may not be optimal for this disclosure. Yet in the midst of crisis, one must act with expedience. For one will soon perish. One such as this, of immortal nature, is designed to endure for all time. Yet one suffered severe harm in ancient times, and now relies on the Huanglong chamber for survival.
Says you.
This is not the optimal solution. For a long time, one has had to use this chamber to replenish energy, hoping to delay the inevitable doom. Yet fate cannot be defied. The Fraxidus have conspired against this one. Now, the injury only worsens. The Huanglong chamber can no longer prolong one's life. Jinzhou. The city of Jinzhou will be no more. Ever since one descended upon Mount Firmament, using the power of temporal mandate to repel tacit discords, time has been in disarray within this location. The fate of Jinzhou was sealed from that moment on. Over the past millennia, one has defied the laws of nature and sustained Jinzhou at the cost of one's own life force.
So you're protecting from a...
Otherwise, the temporal disruption would wreak havoc not only on Mount Firmament, but on the entire region of Jinzhou. If this were to happen, all life will be engulfed in a chaotic storm of twisted time flow. Jinzhou shall forever remain frozen in time. The past and the future melt into one, rendering life indistinguishable from death. The ceremonial rituals and endless battles persist, intertwining joy and sorrow into an eternal blur. All inhabitants of Jinzhou shall endure this perpetual fate until time itself ceases to exist. It is this one's own doing, and one must put an end to it. In the coming days, one will exert every ounce of strength to freeze the time in Jinzhou at the cost of one's remaining life. In that moment, Jinzhou will fall into stillness, but not perish. In the distant future, the people of Huanglong may discover a method to rescue Jinzhou.
Is there truly nothing else we can do?
This is not the optimal solution, but it suffices as an option.
Which means there's another option.
Please, forgive me, but I cannot do as you say. A decade, a century. What if nobody comes up with a solution? By that time, the world will have turned its back on this forgotten city. And who would be willing to spend precious resources rescuing a small city in a far-off corner of the world? Jinzhou's fate deserves better than an uncertain future.
Whilst one may not live to witness the future, one can still envision endless possibilities yet to come. In my deduction, this method proves to be the most effective and stable. Magistrate Jinji, as you express doubts, pray tell, how do you propose to solve this issue? The flow of time upon Mount Firmament is in disarray, and it can only be contained through one's utmost effort. If one does not freeze the time now, the situation in Jinzhou shall surely worsen 100-fold, or even 1,000-fold after one's passing.
This is your city. It's like I can't make the decision.
You once predicted a destined battle between us. Is it true?
Correct.
I was lost at first, struggling to grasp the prophecy's meaning. Only when I learned of your actions alongside the court of Savante did it all become clear. By clashing two resonating powers, a second resonance awakening can be induced. Through this, I am able to push my resonance ability beyond its limits and invoke the temporal mandate to restore the flow of time. Though I will be forced to raise my blade against you.
Ridiculous! If you clash with my resonance power, even the smallest mistake will result in overclocking and leave you nothing but an empty husk. You are well aware of its excruciating effects. The pain you feel now is but a faint scratch in comparison to its true torment. Moreover, you will be trapped within the fissures of time itself. Your being will be relentlessly shredded and mended day after day, denied any respite for eternity.
But I can restore the errors in the flow of time. Isn't that why you saved me all those years ago? I'm just doing what you've been doing all along. Going against fate to keep Jinzhou safe.
Jinshi, you are given one last opportunity. Let me freeze the time, and I can ensure your safety. You are only here to witness before the right time arrives. But you are not compelled to remain idle. Should you intervene, we may augment Jinshi's odds of survival by a fraction. Command me to transfer my temporal mandate access to Jinshi at the right moment. The moment of her resonance ability's depletion, when she is teetering on the brink of overclocking and near death. Then we may still save her life. Miss that moment by even the slightest margin, and Jinshi's fate will be sealed.
The fight between you is unavoidable.
I should have died a long time ago. But I was lucky enough to be saved by you, allowing me the chance to see the glittering lights of Jinzhou for myself. You rewinded time to save me. I am responsible. Jinzhou is my home. If it's ever in danger, I will do everything in my power to protect what I hold dear. Even at the cost of my own life.
Such a valiant speech. Do you know the weight of this decision?
I understand your concerns. I will reach my second awakening with our destined confrontation and restore the time flow. Are you willing to bet on me?
Restore the time flow. Pray, from where does this confidence arise? You are my resident, but your strength is only a fraction of mine. there is little chance for you to retreat unscathed.
But I can at least win some hope for our people. Even if it costs me my soul, my everything. I cannot die without trying. I may only bear your power for a fleeting moment. It's all I need to secure a better future for Jinzhou. Defying all of your predictions, and I can keep you safe. If there is anyone who can face you in a fight, that person has to be your resonator. I will be your final winning move in this game.
Are you truly ready to challenge a being worshipped by your kind? Will you not regret it when you meet your bitter demise?
I will not regret it, no matter what.
Very well, Magistrate of Jinzhou. Come to the summit. Demonstrate your prowess. Show me how you shall be my triumphant ace. Lady Arbiter, one is curious about your choice this time. Wherever the tides may take us, you will bear witness while
Government must be guided by virtue. Ji, do you keep this in mind?
Yes. Virtue must come first. Politics, commerce, it all must serve the people.
from now on, you shall be known as Jinshi, bearing Jinzhou's name as your own. What do you think of this world?
Like here. Darkness clings, but lights flicker in the gloom.
A guiding light, I think.
That's why they stand out so brightly against the darkness.
This entrance leads to one Sonoro sphere. Magistrate Jinshi, one shall await you there. Rover, this battle is related to the fate of Jinzhou, and only you can open this Sonoro sphere. The key to Jinzhou's future lies in your hands.
If I open it, Jinshi is bound to face you in the ultimate battle. The ideal outcome would be for her to absorb your power at the critical moment and restore the time flow without any loss of life. But there's a chance that she could push herself too far and end up dying from overclocking. Though, if I do nothing, you'll use your remaining power to freeze all of Jinzhou in time.
Correct. Now, please let us know your choice.
Rover. I understand. I have made up my mind since before I stepped foot on Mount Firmament. Leaving Jinzhou behind fills me with regret. Knowing I may never again bask in its glorious sunshine, or witness the purity of its snowflakes. But that's why I'm here. To ensure that others can still experience the wonders of nature. Our city has a rich history, with generations witnessing endless sunrises and sunsets at the border. Our people have sacrificed their blood and tears to protect Huanglong's safety. They deserve a bright future. I want to protect Jinzhou in my own way. As Jinshi. As a citizen of Jinzhou. And as Jinzhou's magistrate. Let's begin.
We're fighting a dragon. Okay, we're fighting the Sentinel. And I'm the Arbiter. This is cinematic.
Fluorescent shadows. The sky beckons. Sacred light.
Take that, you dragon. Get hit with your own stuff.
Negligence on my part. Be swift.
Let's look for this.
Onwards. So be it. Moment of awakening, oh stars. Heed my calling.
Wow, that's a big hit.
Negligence on my part. I shall lead the way. Let it end. Evil be cleansed.
Don't know where he is. I don't know what's going on.
Banish all vice. Sacred light. Take flight.
Quite the impressive feat, Magistrate Jinchi. However, you are still a long way from inheriting my power. Back down now, while you still can.
I've made up my mind. And I
I'm
will
dying.
not back down. You once said it's not easy to become a candle of light. But I still want to try. I want to see
I'm holding left click.
ignite a spark of hope for Jinzhou.
Spam left click and hold it down. I'm doing craziness.
Lady Arbiter. May this one transfer the temporal mandate to Jinshi. This one has heard your decision. What do you think of this? The transfer has been carried out as you instructed. Jinshi, one shall honor one's promise and restore Jinzhou's future to you and its people.
That was cool. Stage complete. Yes.
Jinshi has recovered. One will soon send her back to Jinzhou for recuperation. Please do not worry. With all matters resolved, as per the agreement, it is time for one to address you. One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have. I am Jue the Sentinel, the guide of Jinzhou's civilization. Everything about Jinzhou has been stored in my mind. You are my arbiter and my former master. In bygone days, I stood by your side as you established Jinzhou City. You tasked me with safeguarding its prosperity.
So why did I lose my memories?
This one begs your pardon, for it is not all-knowing. All my knowledge came from you. One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have.
Ask about the choice and the access.
In the past, one was granted the key to that Sonoro sphere by your hand. You said you planned to participate in history, to make choices and witness the development of civilizations. One had previously requested for permission to transfer the temporal mandate to Jinshi, as that is how one is designed to function. Every ounce of my existence, from life to death, and even the passing on of power, is subject to your approval. One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have.
Okay. I'll ask about Jinji.
Since Jinshi has inherited my power, the temporal programs are now complete. Jinzhou is no longer under threat. Jinshi has fully assumed the mantle of leadership. From this day forth, one shall only offer it when it is truly needed.
Why didn't you tell Jinji about it earlier?
This situation has been analyzed before, but the number of variables made reaching a safe conclusion impossible.
So this was the only option of having
To
a chance of
accomplish a
success.
goal, Jinshi must possess both strength and confidence. Revealing the truth to her earlier would only add to her troubles and not aid in improving her abilities. Today was not the ideal moment for our destined battle to unfold, but the Fraxidus has remarkably escalated its arrival. One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have. The flow of time on Mount Firmament has been restored to its natural pace, but the citizens of Hongzhen must still contend with shortened lifespans should they attempt to depart. Fortunately, with Jinshi's resonance ability, they can stay safe as long as they remain on the mountain. For lack of a better solution, this is the best we can do. Through countless ages, the imposing Mount Firmament stood firm against the storms. But as spring brings thunder and change, one feels a spark of transformation in the air. The people of Huanglong have a bright future ahead. One that can be steered in the right direction within mere days with proper leadership. One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have. Your tacit mark. There is something unusual.
What? What's wrong? Rover, who's bullying you? Huh? Is it you, big thing? Huh? How dare you? I'm gonna teach you a Wait, pause. I don't think it has any bad intentions. It smells like the unnatural smell I smelled in Jinzhou before.
Well, about the Sentinel I was looking for.
Oh, so you must be that sentinel. Hello there, big one. Rover, why didn't you wake me up earlier? I got a feeling I missed out on a lot of fun.
It does feel similar to me, but there is some difference.
You know what it is?
This entity is unfamiliar to me. As it resides within your tacit mark, one can only assume you granted it access intentionally.
And who else can answer my question?
Lady Arbiter, have you heard of the Black Shores?
Yes. Yeah.
The Black Shores is the starting point of your journey in this world. If you have doubts, this one suggests a visit to that island.
I'll keep it in mind.
Worry not. The Wuthering waves ebb and flow.
It's the name. It's the name of the game.
Back to where you belong.
You said it. Wuthering waves.
One suggests heading back to Huanglong to reunite with your companions, Lady Arbiter.
Okay.
With Mount Firmament no longer posing a threat, surely Huanglong will undergo significant changes.
I'm sliding. Oh. Shit up myself backwards. I guess I probably should have paid attention to what direction that was going.
Leave it to me.
Is there anything? I've did these things before.
Stay behind me. Shackles be gone.
Leave it to me.
I don't know them.
Stay behind me.
Phone screaming at me. Ski down the mountain. That was optional, but I did it anyways.
Mount Firmament glowed with the sun's light, high above the clouds and snow. Then, suddenly, they vanished, revealing a distant blue sky. And amidst it all stood a white-haired maiden, like a goddess descended from the heavens. With a mere wave of her hand, she brought forth a new season, transforming the streets below. This maiden was none other than the dead infant, now reborn as the magistrate of Jinzhou. When thunder roars in spring's embrace, the sun shall shine upon this place. For only through death and strife can one truly embrace new life.
I see. Doesn't matter. That's not important for our goal. We have the answers we wanted already. With the second resonance awakening, we will tap into powers that rival the Sentinels. Complete control of the artificial resonator awakening process is within reach. And lastly, about that rover. This trip was worth it. We've collected many wonderful notes, haven't we? It's about time. Get moving. Can't let a certain someone wait too long behind bars.
No. Scar. Spring's awakening. Immortal breeze. Something over there, but above. Let's grab this real quick. Let's test. Alright, after we do these pulls, we'll call it there. We'll see if we can get her. This is like think 50. Yep, nothing. Got nothing. Alright, come on, gold. Nope, nothing. Alright, last pull. Last pull, come on, gold. Come on, gold. Nope, nothing. 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 Is nothing. Well, I'll do that quest afterwards. So got a lot of these environmental quests that I gotta do, these side quests. I also got this whole exploration that I gotta do on this. as well. But with that, bid you all adieu. Have a wonderful night, morning, whatever you have, or time you're at. And I'll see you in the next one.